When my family moved to the United States, I went to an international school in Boston, and we had like a day of just like music day, a big music convention day, and they gave me spoons to play, and that was it. I remember hitting that, and that was the first time I realized that I liked playing music. Our drummer Jason Trammell he's really good at sonic experimentation, and he does a really good job of recording everything on his phone and then taking it home and making it into something. So that's been a pretty inspiring thing for me. We have another friend named Roberto Lang, who has a band called Colado Negro, who does really crazy stuff like that. So kind of taking natural elements and turning them into something totally skewed and weird is really interesting to me. Yeah, it's pretty much how the whole album happened. I mean, it was a lot of work. You know, I would spend a lot of time just kind of listening, and then all of a sudden something weird would happen, and then it would just like turn into like this thing, you know. I think it was the bass line to "Come As You Are" by Nirvana. That was like the popular one that everyone knew at school or something. I'm really influenced by a lot of spiritual jazz from the 70s. Alice Coltrane and Pharoah Sanders and Archie Shepp and Don Cherry, that kind of stuff. A lot of the stuff that came out on Impulse Records in the 70s. A lot of krautrock and a lot of like Spaceman 3 and Spiritualized. And a heavy dose of like funk and soul. Sly Stone is a big one. Simonde, a lot of bands like that. So. And I came up in the DIY punk and hardcore scene, so that aesthetic and the idea of making music and kind of the conversation that yields in that culture, I'm really inspired by, and I hope to maintain that as I kind of progress in music. Going back home to New York, we've been on the road for about a month. We have about another few weeks. Then we have a week off and we go to Europe and just kind of continue doing the touring as much as possible. There's a few. I've worked a lot of jobs. Selling knives, you know. I think everyone has probably done this job, but it's one of these. I work for Cutco. I don't know if anyone has ever done that before, but like, I've probably the worst job. There's only one Sinkane. Can't be. If there wasn't a Sinkane, then there wouldn't be anything. I mean, if I didn't have Sinkane, I wouldn't be named anything.